Hey guys, the girl is back and I'm answering my Q&A questions, but also I've been busy because my phone been running dead a lot lately, and I don't know why, but it keeps going dead. So since the phone I'm using is going dead, if you want to get a contact with me, I might have to get like another new phone. And if I get a new phone, that's where all my new stuff gonna be. So all my Rainbow Starlight Pedicure stuff may not be saved, so that means I'll have to take pictures off my channel of all the characters and re-add them to my new phone. But that's if I ever get one, and hopefully this phone still stays in check, so I'm praying that it does. But anyways, if here are the questions you guys asked me. Also, if you want to know more about my content, please ask more questions, because that's what I'm really looking forward to. I want people to actually be curious about Rainbow Starlight Pedicure, because I actually did some researching yesterday on like the Google AI mode about myself, ZBTunes. And with the AI mode, it said that they thought this famous celebrity voiced my mom, which is not true. My mom in the series actually voiced it herself. So, and it literally says it in my description that my mom voiced it herself in Rainbow Starlight Pedicure. And I literally said it in my comments, like, my mom voices herself. No one out in the actual world who is famous voicing my mom, because I never met a famous celebrity. So if I never met a famous celebrity, how am I going to have someone who is literally famous, who I don't know, voice my mom? If anything, I wanted my mom to voice herself, so my mom voiced it herself. And I voiced it myself. I also voiced it Rainbow, which is like literally the daughter of, like, I guess you could say me and Lunar, but yeah. And then I also voiced the female shadow monsters by my brother. Voiced the male shadow monsters, like my actual brother. I call him ZD. Anyways, here are the questions. I'm very excited to answer them. Also, if anything you're wondering if I voice acted more of my OCs, yes I do. I'm really hoping to voice Chelsea, but this is the best voice I'm going to have to voice for her, because Chelsea is a little small chickmuck, and as her being like a small chickmuck, this is the best voice I could do for her. So, yay! I'm trying to sound like a automatically chickmuck, but it's kind of hard because their voices are very high pitched, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to make that voice very high pitched. But as you can tell, this is my Chelsea Toad. Hi everyone, I'm Chelsea. Anyways, yeah, that's my voice for Chelsea, but I hope everyone liked it. Anyways, on to the questions. Oh, okay. This one is for Matchtron ZB, also known as Joy Hour ZB. Can you dance? And do you like pizza? I really like your design. Also, this one goes from my friend Kaylin, who is the voice actor of Prince Neptune. Well, as one time as the new Joy Hour ZB that used to be Matchtron ZB, yes, I do enjoy dancing. And I guess as a future version as like the regular ZB you usually see on the channel, I guess you could say I still have my same old way. So yeah, I like pizza. Pizza is actually kind of my favorite. And thank you. I'm glad that you really like my design. It was actually Mini-Me's idea. Okay, my Pookie Silver asks, what do you like to do? What are your favorite hobbies? And do you like my OC Petal and Carlos? And what do you think of them? First of all, Pookie, I think Carlos and Petal is adorable. Also, I have a lot of hobbies, but my most favorite is probably like singing while drawing, because when I'm like listening to music, I could just easily relaxes my brain and it helps me focus more, because when I'm like listening to music, it kind of like gives me like a inspire of how I want to do my art. And then like as for what do I usually do? It's more than likely on a daily basis. Like if I get new voice lines, I'll voice that, and if I don't, I'll just hang out with my family and just basically does like the normal ZB stuff. Okay, here's another one from the Saint 14, also known as Zero. Here's one. What do you do on your free time? Okay, now my free time, I'll usually just take naps. So like if you don't see me respond to your comment or like don't like it or either heart it, it's because I'm either sleeping. because I am a sleeper. I like sleeping a lot. So that's another reason why. And I know like sometimes I'll be promising you guys that I'll make fan art for you or like requests for you, but sometimes I'll tend to get lazy and not really want to do the requests because like I remember this one video I made. It was like literally about the Lemon Squad. That's like while I was in like in my Poppy's Playtime phase, and I still am because I still have my Smiley Critter OCs, but they're for something else. Anyways, when I had posted about the Lemon Squad, that's all I got was the question like, can you do this at the Lemon Squad? Can you do that at the Lemon Squad? I was like, no, I am not about to be the next YouTuber. Talk about I'm like this weird animator who makes like weird stuff all because of what the comments are asking me to do. So I'm like, no, because I'm already being judged for how the way I draw. So imagine if like I make something like that again, it's gonna go crazy. And that's the only thing that got me popular, so that's why I had to like delete my Lemon Squad videos, because I'm like, I get it, that's like very popular, but I just don't want to be popular just because I make like Lemon Squad content and because of my OC Vanellope, which is like literally another one of my multiverse that represent my happiness. I also want to be like popular out there to my community as well for the things I do on YouTube. So like my free time is basically like anything, whether I'm like just taking a nap, taking a break, or just like spending time with family, or just like basically talking to somebody outside of actually being on social media all the time. Okay, and this one is from Brooklyn Guy, also known as a voice actor for Prince Starlight. Okay, this one says, yo, this look cool. I got some questions. 1, how many fandoms have you been interested in? 2, was wondering if you wanted me to make a image of a remake of the OC I made. 3, has anyone tried getting you in controversy? Because someone had been trying to get my channel deleted. Not asking for sympathy or the 3, but just saying. Okay, Brooklyn Guy, I'm sorry someone is trying to delete your channel. That's really sucks, and I recently did with drama, but that's like over now. And on Game Jolt, one of my friends that I kind of thought that were my pookies blocked me on Game Jolt, so I'm kind of dealing with that now. Cause like thing is, like for me to be like a very nice person on social media, I don't really do much to people, but then when they just randomly blocking me, I tend to question like, geez, what I do to this person. Also, the OC you made, you can remodel it if you want. That's really up to you because it's your OC and it's like really how way you feel. So I'm glad you asked for my opinion. But if you do ever remodel it, I will draw it if that's what you want me to do. And for your other question, I haven't been interested in any other films right now. I have been getting back to some of the old films I usually be in, like Poppy's Playtime, and I have been working more on my OC's lures, so that's something that I'm currently up to. But fandoms like that I'm currently in are like FNAF and anything else. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the ask questions Q&A, and I am going to be, like I said, working back on Rainbow Starlight Pretty Cure. So the power attacks are coming soon. But right now, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.